Hello, it's Jonathan Davis with PtEverywhere, back here with Tom Cooley from Go CardConnect. How are you doing, Tom?
I'm great, thanks. Thanks for having me, Jonathan.
So as we last spoke, I tell you, I've been blown away by the response. People are really excited to have PtEverywhere and CardConnect in the same place, on the same platform. So it truly is an all-in-one solution for your physical therapy practice. I do want to catch up with you. Let's talk about some frequently asked questions. One thing that comes up right away is the card on file feature. I know you've been in the payment processing space now for 23 years. So let our listeners know a little bit more about the security features and how that ties in with card on file.
Oh, excellent. Great question. Yeah, so that question gets asked a lot because everybody's concerned where their credit card numbers are at, where those are floating at, and they want to make sure that they have control over that, so to avoid any type of fraudulent activity on their credit cards. So one of the main features of the CardPointe platform, or the platform that PtEverywhere is integrated with for payments, is the ability to instantly encrypt and tokenize the credit card data. So what that means is from the device level, so from the hardware where you swipe the credit card, it actually is encrypting the card number. So as it's for transit for the authorization, it's secure. Once it reaches our server, it's converted to a token, and that's actually what's sent back to you as a merchant. So you never actually see or even have possession of the credit card data. You only have encryption or token. So those are secure methods for storing credit card data. Since you never have access to the credit card information, there's no way that anybody could ever steal that to use it fraudulently. Somehow they were able to log into your system and with your user ID and password, and they were able to download all of the profiles that you've created for all your customers. That token that they're going to be getting is only valid between you as a merchant and CardConnect as a merchant processor. So if they took that token and tried running it through a different merchant account, which is how they use stolen credit cards, they're going to get the decline message, invalid credit card. Simple as that. So it's the most secure way to store any type of credit card data is through the process that PtEverywhere uses, which is encryption, tokenization. Not to mention, the CardConnect platform does process transactions for over 80,000 merchants.
Wow. So you mentioned PCI Compliance. That question comes up a lot. Hey, what is PCI Compliance?
Great question. So PCI Compliance basically stands for the payment card industry, right? Actually, the long version is Payment Card Industry Data Security Standards. So just simply is a set of standards merchants should abide by in order to process transactions in the most secure format possible. Included in that PCI Data Security Standards implementation is the requirement that every merchant that accepts credit cards validate that they're processing transactions in a secure way. The goal is to avoid future potential chargebacks or potential fraudulent use of credit card data, or even that data getting in the wrong hands. So if you follow these data security standards set out by the PCI Council, you're doing everything that you can to protect yourself and your customers from any type of data security breach.
Great. So and that's included within the CardPointe platform.
Most definitely, yeah. So it's part of the merchant account. It's built in. It's free. Doesn't cost anything.
Great. So you're getting the PCI compliance component. You're also getting the CardPointe website that you can log into, which is a real benefit. Can you talk a little bit about what all is included with that?
Oh yeah, that's fantastic. So basically, that's the dashboard. That's the kind of the home base for all the transactions that are processed through the CardPointe platform. Transaction data is available in real time. You can even see real-time batch data being built, historical batch data. So if you need to find specific transactions within a batch, they're really easy to find by searching through those fields, or including like the last four digits, the card number or dollar amount. You can also view your statements. You can see next day funding activity is available through the CardPointe app. And one feature that a lot of people use is the support function. So the support tab has a ticketing system. There's also the direct email to support, as well as a phone number to call if you need help with anything. But that's available 24 hours a day, 7 days a week.
That's awesome. That's great. Yeah, so I want to jump in now to a feature that ties into CardConnect, CardPointe system, and that's PtEverywhere's packages and memberships. We have a lot of therapists that like to sell an action plan or a plan of care and really have their patients commit to a long-term plan of sessions. PtEverywhere makes that easy. On top of having your EMR, or online scheduling, your home exercise videos, now we can also track your packages, apply these pre-purchase number of sessions through a package or through a membership to each individual session. So setting up recurring payments, or again, selling a pre-purchase number of sessions. You can sell it online, you can track the remaining sessions, and you can apply the payment from that initial purchase to each individual session in a super bill. So pretty excited about that. Definitely excited about our partnership and continuing that. Is there anything else you want to add, Tom? Again, I appreciate you taking time to speak today. And is there anything else you want to jump in with?
That's been amazing. And the only thing I can say is the clients that ask me, if there's any other integrated solutions, and I refer them to PtEverywhere, everybody's been ecstatic with the support and the commitment by PtEverywhere. So thank you for taking the baton and making sure that these guys are taken care of.
Yeah, and as we mentioned, when we looked into all of our potential patient payment solution partners, we evaluated a number of different partners, and CardConnect right away was the obvious solution, because when it comes to patient payments, especially in the physical therapy world, you guys have done a great job, and likewise the support is huge. I mean, if you're running your own business, you have everything in one place. Again, your scheduling, documentation, exercise videos, payment, everything in one place on a mobile app. You also have this CardPointe mobile device, which is easy to process payments, or USB device. So you have a lot of flexibility in terms of taking payments. And then again, having the card on file feature, it's been awesome. We're excited to continue our partnership. And again, thanks for your time today, Tom.
Excellent. Thank you, Jonathan. Thanks for having me. Really appreciate it.
Great. Talk to you soon.
All right. Bye now.